Hello there, I'm Russell Housen Jr. and today, instead of my father being on this side of the camera, he is behind it. Now, what I'm here to show you today is that I just took apart this Kawai, and the plate was taken out with this engine hoist and all these straps, and we put it on here. There's a rack on wheels that holds these things every time we take them out. Now, the Kawai that we took it out of is right here. Now, there are times where the piano's soundboards are way too dirty to the point where we cannot salvage them, and then we have to basically sand off all of the clear coat and then re-clear coat it. I have to re-clear coat it, let me say that.
Like this one here.
Like that one there. But in this case, since the dirt is basically on the surface, I can salvage it. So what I'm going to do is similar to how this looks right here. I got a little piece right here, so I basically go over here and to see if it is cleanable. So what I'm going to do is then I'm going to take soap and then I'm going to polish the soundboard until it comes out to a very nice shine. And you're going to see that in the next part of this video. Good afternoon, I'm Russell Housen Jr. And again, I'm on this side of the camera. So as you saw in the last video, this entire piano was completely dirty and the plate is still out, which is right there. But right here, the soundboard. Now, I haven't cleaned the actual soundboard itself, but the first part of the cleaning process is cleaning the bridge. And that's this. Now, this is what it starts out like. Now, this is actually pretty clean, but at the same time, we also need to take off the graphite, and also we have to clean the metal here so it looks nice. So how we do that is with a brush like this and simple grain. And this is how it is. Now, I need to do that for maybe a minute or so on each little section. And I'm not tired because of this, but I'm already tired because I had to go from like a little tiny section from here all the way to over here. And then we started the video. Well, I hope that you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon again. I'm Russell Housen Jr. And welcome to part 3 of our Kawai KG6 series. And now you can see that the bridge on this Kawai is now all clean. The metal is all shiny now. And the bridge is all the same color because before it was a lot darker. Now, I started on the soundboard right here. As you can see, this is a lot more shiny than this side. Okay? Especially on this side, it needs to be very shiny because this is what you see when you look inside of the piano. Now, I'm going to demonstrate exactly what I have to do to make it look like this. I use a buffer and this. It's compound. Now already you can see there's actually a difference from right here and over here, and that means that it's starting to actually, shine up. I'm taking all of that, dirt that might have been stuck in there and I'm polishing it. Now it isn't all the way done, so I'm going to go a little bit further with this compound. There's actually a 3-step process. This is step number 1. For that. Now for step 2. I use wax, daddy wax to be specific. I use this stuff on that right over there. I use it on the cars that we have inside of this workshop, and that's what gives them that shine. I use that shine for these. Just to show that there's a rhyme and reason why I do this. Now, the third and final step. This is meant to take off dust, but this is actually going to clean up all the swirl marks on the clear coat. Now, want it to fall off. Now, just wipe it off. Takes away all extra stuff that might have been left. And then you have the finished product. Thank you for watching.
Hello, I'm Russell Sr. and this is
Russell Jr.
Yes, and today we're going to show you how we reinstall plate in the piano. This is a part 4 of the series here with this Kawai 7'4" concert grand piano. And right now we got the plate all set up with the engine voice. This plate probably weighs about 450 to 500 pounds. It's most of the weight of the piano, because if you watch this, the piano is very light without it. You just pick it up, but there's no way I'd be able to do this with the plate in there. It's a 7.5 piano. So we normally line it up with pedal rods, which will explain how we usually do that, but we can't with this piano. Can't do it with the Yamaha.
Usually, with the Yamahas, we use these pedal rods, and since they're called pedal rods, obviously they go on the wire. But what we would do with these is that we would put them inside the holes in the plates, which would then line them up to the holes inside of the case of the piano. But on this Kawai, the holes are smaller than the pedal rods, so we really can't use these. But we are fortunate that this thing has posts.
Basically, it has posts, yeah.
Posts, or I was going to say rods, already in it, so it'll align fine.
So, here we go. We know the back, we know it's a little back heavy, so Russell's going to be here to support the back once it gets up in the air. We kind of have to do this really quick because it's kind of dangerous to have all this weight suspended, because this hoist, even though it can lift all the weight, it's pretty much at its capacity with this plate. Although we have lifted heavier plates out with it. Boy, it's really creaky, huh?
Yeah.
What are the balls?
My biggest no, the thing that's always worried me is what if the straps break?
Yeah,
well, let's think about it.
Straps should hold. Alright, this is the
and it's worse for me because I'm the one who's under it. I mean, one strap falls out of the floor all the way, and if I don't, it goes right on my foot.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
So now we're going to lower it real slow. That should do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to lower it real slow. The muscle's going to line it up. While I'm going to let it down. Very gently.
Whoa. And you push it over to the left a little. It's like right there. This is the other reason why the power rods are good, because they're a lot longer than these little posts.
Should be going down. It's going down slowly. I'll lower, release a little bit more. Then I'll come around and help you line it up. There we go. Okay, it's not going in. Have to go back up. Did it go in?
It's going down on my side, or at least it's a little bit. It's correct.
I got it in here.
Just a little offset.
Can you come along this side and lift up a little bit so when it goes down, it's at least going in a little straight? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm holding as much as I can.
Should I go up a little bit so you get more? Or you want to just try it?
This is really not easy.
Hold on. I'm going to go up again. I want you to pull up on your side and let it in.
There's not much I have here. I'm only so tall.
I'm going to stop letting it down again. You know what it is?
What is it?
This is caught on the, there's that little brass fitting.
Oh,
take off.
Shit.
Okay, so what you're going to have to do is I'm going to go back up. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go back up. I'm going to have you see there's the brass fitting. Right there. There you go. Okay. All right. So now, yeah. So now we're going to pull this under. Here. Okay. Can you hold it like that?
Yeah, I hold it like this.
No, you got to come over here and stop it. Here we go.
Well, the back is also swinging.
I can handle the back because I'm back here.
Yeah.
All right. So lower it a little bit. Lower it a little here. Go back up and pull it back. Ah, that's much closer. Here we go.
I'm trying to align it, but it's swinging the other way too.
Here we go. Got that in?
Trying to
I'll go back up.
watch the right.
Is it lined up with that?
Trying. It's like it's getting there. Swing. Yeah.
Got it?
Down. Yeah.
No, this is easier with the Yamahas because we're up the guided in with pedal lines.
Keep swaying.
Alright. See if you can get that. That's closer. I'll come over here.
There we go.
That's what the thing is. We got the front one that's got to go.
Moving forward. There we go.
Got it?
Yeah.
Here she goes.
There we go.
High five. And that's how we get the plate back into the piano. With a small piano, it's a lot quicker. With the Yamaha, it's a lot quicker because we get these rods in. It goes in real nice. It's a little bit of a challenge, but the plate didn't fall in and damage anything. This is the most important thing. Thank you for watching.
Good morning, my name is Russell Housen Jr. and today this is part 5 of our KG6 series, part 2 of the installation of the plate back into the case of the piano. Now to start this video off, I want to show that these screws are all rusted. Okay? These are the screws that came from the factory, and because, moisture just starts to rust. So now, we're going to replace it with stainless steel. Same size, different material. I also want to bring to your attention, look at how clean the A-graphs look now. Also these, which are the pressure bars, all cleaned by hand, by me. All of these screws go in here, they're all going to look beautiful. Which also look at the soundboard, see that's going to shine no matter where it goes. And also, the hardware that goes along the piano. Okay? Now, on a Kawai, or this Kawai at least, they have single pieces. But on Yamahas, the duplexes are all whole. See? We're also going to take the felt, the stringing felt on this piano, which is right here, as you can see, and we're going to turn it into a bright red. To give you an idea of how that's going to look, this Yamaha plate has the bright red felt on it. Now, obviously, this is not what it's going to look like when we install it, because this is old felt, but just to give you an idea of what the coloring is. Also, you can notice that the bridge is all clean. The graphite has been put on. And that's just another part of the series. Have a nice day.
Good morning, I'm Russell with the Piano Outlet. This is Sunday. I think it's May 20th, right? Anyway, I'm making this video for Kevin. Kevin in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is his piano that we just finished. We actually made a bunch of videos about this piano from the point where we first started it, taking out the plate. You've seen my son working on the inside, cleaning it, preparing it for strings. We got all the strings in, it's had all its tuning, and it's basically ready. The nice thing about these Kawais is that they're very ornate inside, a lot of attention to detail. A little more detail in the Kawais and in the Yamahas. You see duplex scaling. Each one is separate, and when the piano is disassembled, we're able to take each and every duplex that goes under the string, clean it, polish it by hand. So everything inside the piano looks like brand new. So we call it up to new standards, because you cannot clean a piano to this level of detail when the strings are in. And so when the strings are out, we can polish the soundboard. See, for instance, we'll focus on this piano right here, this Yamaha. We just took the plate out, and look how dusty and dirty. You see, it's not that much dust over here because the plate covers it, but here where it's open and the piano lid is open for 10 or 20 years, how are you going to clean the soundboard? You can't. The only way you can clean it is to take the strings out, take the plate out. Once you have the plate out, you can clean and detail it, all the hardware, and then once you put it back in, everything is nice and new looking again. So, other thing nice about the Kawais is that they have these knobs here that hold the plate down, which are pretty neat. In all other pianos, they're just screws. So you got a little bit more detail, some nice looking solid brass knobs. This piano also has a couple other things. First, it's got real ivory keys that we polished out. When the piano came in, they were a little yellowed in the middle, but we polished them out yesterday. Not only did we polish them back to their original color, but we polished them so that they're shiny, so they actually look like pearls. Because normally ivory is a little bit more matte looking, but we polished this so there's a high gloss, so they're real nice. The Kawai also has what they call a double hinge fall board, and the reason for this is so when you're performing, let's say somewhere, this is in the up position, there'll be a shadow on the keys. If you push it down, no shadow. I don't really notice anything like that, to be honest with you. Shadow on the keys with it in this position. But anyway, that's the reason for it. It's kind of a nice detail. But anyway, so I'm going to play the piano a little bit, give you an idea what it sounds like. The piano is voiced very warmly. You'll notice that it's not bright at all. It has a very warm, rich sound that's really nice for a home. Generally, for homes, we do voice the pianos warmer. A brighter piano is better maybe for a recording studio or a piano that's used in a commercial application. But this one's more for a home. So I'm going to play a little bit. The camera's going to focus in on some details so you can appreciate all the work that we did to this piano. And here it goes. Well, there you go, Kevin. I hope you like this demonstration of your piano. Soon to leave here, probably this week or next week, depending on when the truck comes. But she's all finished. Got a couple of other little details on here. Notice there's a little polishing that has to be done in here. So, but we'll get that taken care of. And hope you enjoy the piano. Congratulations, it's a beautiful instrument. 7'4" of gorgeous Kawai piano for you. Thank you very much for watching.